Lou Manfredini, Aces Home Expert. This small but powerful battery from Stihl, the AK series, powers up to 9 tools from blowers to mowers. Hi, Lou Manfredini, Aces Home Expert, and today's video we're going to talk to you about Stihl tool products, and I'm here with Dan from Stihl. How are you, Dan?
Good, thanks, Lou.
We're going to talk a little bit about this battery, which is your AK series battery, but the idea behind this is that this battery system supports a bunch of different tools that you guys make.
Exactly. That AK20 series battery there will fit in many different tools, including these two that we have here. We have an MSA 140 chainsaw and a BGA 57 blower, but there's many others as well.
Okay. Now, talk to me a little bit about this platform. I know that, it's pretty easy to put inside there if you're using this tool. There's even a sensor on the tool that you can check the battery life, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you talk a little bit about run times on these things?
Yeah, so you get really good run times on these AK series battery products. They're basically designed for that suburban homeowner, that person with maybe a lot up to an acre or so.
Okay.
So, for example, in this blower right here, full runtime with that AK20 battery is about 18 minutes.
Wow.
And the chainsaws will make about 100 cuts on a full charge.
Wow.
So you really can get a lot of work done on one charge. Pretty much anything you would need to do around a suburban house.
Okay. And then as far as, chainsaws obviously are a tool, kind of the bread and butter of Stihl, right? These battery operated chainsaws have a lot of power, but they still have the safety that people need when it comes to using them.
Exactly. If you look closely at this chainsaw, it has a chain brake on it, which stops the chain. It also has an operator presence switch right here, which makes sure that the operator has a firm grip on the handle. Mm-hmm. And you also have a nice ergonomic handlebar here, which allows the chainsaw to balance when it's being held with one hand.
Right. This is definitely a tool that if you're going to be using it, you want to familiarize yourself with and follow all the safety precautions. I know at Stihl you make suggestions as well as even the clothing and eye protection and things you should be wearing.
Absolutely. So when you're operating a chainsaw, you should be wearing a pair of gloves, a pair of chaps,
yep,
safety glasses, and a helmet.
That's great. Okay, let's talk about some of the other tools that this battery system can be a part of. Now I put it into the blower. Talk to me about that bad boy right there.
So this is the BGA 57. It is a very nice, lightweight, compact handheld blower with lots of power. Some of the things that I really like about this is it has adjustable tube length. So depending on how tall you are, you can adjust it accordingly. Mm-hmm. It's very well balanced when you hold it in your hand. It self-levels. And it also has a nice rubberized grip on it.
I'm going to tell you, just as an aside, and this was before we shot the video, I've had one of these now for the past year, and I really do like it. Exactly what you said about the balancing, and I'm pretty tall. I'm amazed at the power, and talk about the runtime on this.
The runtime on this unit is roughly 18 minutes on one charge.
Right.
So I find that has more than enough runtime to get the job done at my house. I have a typical suburban quarter-acre lot, sidewalks on both sides, so plenty of blowing every time I mow the lawn, and I barely even use a quarter of the charge.
The one other thing that I've noticed about this particular blower, obviously blowers can tend to make a lot of noise. This is on the quieter side when it runs, and you don't seem to jeopardize the strength of the power of the blower.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things about battery-powered blowers is that they actually use more of a turbine blade design, and that lends itself towards a quieter operation, but plenty of efficiency.
A lot of these blowers, it's all about how fast they can blow the air. What do you got as far as numbers goes?
So this has an air velocity of 103 miles per hour,
wow, and
it puts out 365 CFM of volume. So really the velocity and volume work together to push that debris out of the way.
That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we can stick this battery into as it pertains to tools that run on this platform. Talk to me about some of the features that are on this unit.
Well, one of the things that's great about the FSA 57 is it's highly adjustable and customizable for the user. For example, you can adjust the length of the shaft on it. You can adjust the angle of this loop handle on it. It has a guard on the front that you can either add or you can remove. So it's highly customizable depending on how the user is going to use it.
One of the things I know with string trimmers is it can be difficult sometimes to load new, twine inside the unit. You've kind of addressed that.
Yeah, so the mowing head that's on the FSA 57 is very easy to load. You simply feed the line in through one hole on one side, it comes out the other, and then you wind it up. So you don't need to disassemble the whole head and wind a separate spool or anything like that.
I know that you got a brand new unit. Is it the FSA 60? Is that part of this battery platform as well?
Yeah, so new for 2021, we have the FSA 60 coming out, and it also uses the AK series batteries. And what it really is a very heavy duty homeowner grade trimmer. It features 095 trimmer line, which is a thicker trimmer line than what you would see on the FSA 57. It has a mowing head that's very similar to what you would see on one of our gas powered trimmers. And overall, it's up for heavier duty jobs, larger properties.
So people that maybe have more work to do, that need something that's a little bit beefier, this would be the tool for them.
Exactly.
That's great that it's part of the same battery system as well.
Yes.
Thanks, Dan. Really appreciate it. If you'd like more information, you can always go to our website, acehardware.com. Consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, or better yet, stop by your local Ace Hardware store, because Ace is the helpful place.